it's Disney Girl back for another episode of my Disney's Magic Kingdoms game. So today I'm going to be working on my main storyline, so the permanent content that is in Disney's Magic Kingdoms game. So as you guys know, I have welcomed Timothy Mouse and the Ringmaster as part of the Dumbo collection. So now I'm just working on the very last character in the permanent content storyline, which is Dumbo himself. So I need to unlock him, and how I do that is by building the Dumbo attraction. So I have been saving up my magic for this to get it into the kingdom so that it can start its whole building process. Again, I can save up my magic again for leveling up my characters for the tower challenge and everything. So it's been a little bit of a struggle sort of figuring out what to do with the very limited amount of magic that I do have. So I'll talk about my magic situation a little bit later on as well. So the Dumbo the Flying Elephant attraction is 400,000. Yikes. At this point, yikes. So I need to get it built in the kingdom. The only good thing about its duration, I guess, or construction time, is it is 16 hours. So this at least will give me some time to start collecting magic and stuff again while this is happening before sort of that next step comes. Now, there is nothing else in terms of the Dumbo content besides Dumbo himself that I'm aware of. So all it is the Dumbo the Flying Elephant attraction, and then that's it. So no real big magic expense, at least in terms of the Dumbo collection, besides Dumbo himself and leveling up obviously the Ringmaster and Timothy Mouse. So I know it's like, oh yeah, that's not that much magic probably. It's gonna be a lot. Trust me guys, it is a lot. I'm noticing even with the Peter Pan collection that, yeah, let's just say what used to be, you know, like 20,000 to level up a character is now like over 100,000. So I know we saw that with Shere Khan. I know that he's like 350, I think, right now to max out. So again, like, it's just absolutely crazy the amount of magic that is required at this point in the game. And it is not helping with all of the new content that they keep giving us, like Pascal, he's another 150. And then, you know, to level up or welcome, you know, any of the DuckTales or Toy Story 4 characters that they recently added, again, you're looking at like at least 100,000, you know, probably to work with or to introduce those characters and get them like leveled up to a 2. So it is going to be a lot of magic sort of getting these characters into the kingdom and stuff. So make sure you guys are saving up. This is the very first time ever, just so you know, that I have ran into a serious problem like this with magic. I mean, besides sort of getting your kingdom started at the very beginning, but I really sort of made sure that I was a little bit slow with some of my progress so that I could sort of unlock all the land, you know, as I was sort of going with my storyline and stuff like that. So I maybe worked a little bit slower, but how I did things, guys, and this has worked super well, and I totally advise this if you are starting out your game, or again, even if you have a big giant kingdom, is during the actual limited time events, do not push your main storyline along. Do not make any big purchases. You can level up characters that cost a lot, that's one thing, but do not, you know, welcome somebody like Ducky or Bunny, for example, because they're, you know, again, a couple 100,000 to bring in and stuff. So that whole kind of process, I find, it really does help you save up a lot of magic. And I think that is how I've sort of managed to have so much magic in my kingdom up until this point. So this is where I failed. I was testing out sort of another sort of method and stuff, and I did really want to kind of push along my main storyline because it does take a while to collect, you know, for these characters and stuff now, but I kind of broke what I've been doing, and I decided to bring in Timothy Mouse during the Finding Nemo limited time event, and it just kind of cleared out like all my magic, really. And I mean, I did a whole bunch of other stuff as well, so that didn't exactly help, but yeah, basically kind of continuing that main storyline really has affected me now, sort of in between the limited time event and the tower challenge. It sort of, again, slowed down my storyline. So if anything, this hasn't helped me. I should have, or I think going forward I will anyways. I'm glad I tested out the method, but I think going forward I definitely am gonna kind of not really push my main storyline along too much. Now again, leveling up your characters from your main storyline, totally do it. Do not stop doing that. Just, again, it's like welcoming those new characters or building like attractions that cost a lot. It definitely takes away sort of from your progress long term and stuff. So I realize I'm in a little bit of a sticky situation with, like, you know, less than 5,000 magic right now. I know that will change very, very quickly. I mean, my magic has been, you know, fluctuating a lot. Like, I can, you know, probably collect almost 100,000 a day. But again, because characters cost so much at this point for me to level up and stuff like that, it's, yeah, let's just say once I collect it, it's gone. And it doesn't help with this whole character scroll thing now where we can level up more than one character at a time. You know, I mean, it's like even if a character's like 20,000 and the next one's like 100, it's still gonna cost me way more than just doing the 100 one. So I'm trying to work with what I've got here, but it definitely requires a lot more thought, I guess, with my kingdom. I've never really had to think this much in terms of like, oh, okay, what's my game plan for leveling up character stuff. I've had a game plan, but I've never had to go, oh no, magic. I've always had, you know, over 1 million, so it's been fantastic. And yeah, now I just don't. So I gotta work with what I've got right now. But yeah, I think during the tower challenge, I'm just gonna slow things down. Besides obviously leveling up the characters that are required for each chapter and stuff, I'm not going to be bringing in anybody new, like Pascal, for example, or even Dumbo if he comes available. I'm literally gonna just hold on my magic. I know Dumbo is gonna be a lot to bring in anyways, but you know, I just need to save up that magic so that I can hopefully bring him in, you know, a little while after the tower challenge. I don't think I'll be able to collect, you know, all the stuff for Dumbo in like 2-3 weeks. I think I might need a little bit longer than that, probably to collect magic as well, but yeah, we'll sort of see how it goes. Now, Pascal, he's going to be pretty reasonable. I do want to get him into my kingdom pretty quickly if I can, so I'm probably looking at like right after the tower challenge, or I've got everything I want out of the tower challenge at least, then I can look at bringing in Pascal. He has 150,000 magic. I'm still working on collecting for him because he was just released in update 33, so I am getting to use some of the collections I haven't really used that much lately. So Monsters Inc., for example, it does kind of allow them to sort of have a really good sort of or bigger purpose, I guess, in my kingdom once again. So I think it actually is I think it's a good update. I'm really glad that they have added Pascal to the Tangled collection. Now, okay, Sleepy, wake up, Sleepy. Hey. He is now a level 10. Huh? Oh, that's nice. He's like, I just gotta go back to bed. No, we need you to wake up, and the only way to do that is by giving him a high five. So I do feel bad for waking him up though, but I do need, you know, him to be collecting for me at least right now, because he is going to be helpful with the tower challenge. Now he is going to be helpful with chapter 3, so the Snow White collection is going to be the collection that we want to kind of level up or try maxing out, whatever you guys can do for chapter 3. So I'll obviously be posting all of the characters and stuff you'll need for chapter 3. I just don't know yet. We should know sometime hopefully on Monday. I do believe the Instagram post has finally reached 20K. I know when I looked at it before it was like 18 point something, and that was like several hours ago, so I'm sure it's at 20 now, and even if it wasn't, it will definitely be way over that by Monday. So we will definitely sort of get that, you know, obviously that post, we'll know the characters, and then I will be able to share it with you guys, and I'll show you guys in detail again my levels and stuff and my progress once I kind of hit that point. So yeah, it's pretty good so far. Now I still do need to level up, you know, some of these characters from certain collections, like Beauty and the Beast. It's not until chapter 2, but I do need like certain characters to do like a 16-hour level up, for example, so they can start collecting again. So hopefully I can max them out by the time we get to chapter 2 of the Tower Challenge. Alright, so here is the attraction built, and now Timothy Mouse. There! Now, ain't that just a pretty as a picture? I don't give them roustabouts enough credit. They can set up a center ring like nobody's business. Just look at it, that scenery. We don't really keep that building on fire anymore, by the way. Not since one of the clowns burned his keister. Ouch. That must have hurt. Quest complete. Step right up. Yes, sir. There's only one thing missing from this circus now, and that's the main event. Oh, and I can guess who that's gonna be. I'm guessing Dumbo. Oh my gosh. Are we really at this point, guys? Yikes. Oh my gosh. Okay, so dialogue coming from Timothy Q Mouse in a second here, but here is the Dumbo the Flying Elephant attraction. Super cute. And it's actually a pretty good size. I'm pretty happy with that. I need to move it around in my Space Mountain area. Obviously, the front is a bit messy, but I'll work around it in the next couple of days. That's right. It's about time I introduce tonight's headliner. The one, the only, the ninth wonder of the universe himself. Dumbo. I'm just guessing. Yeah, here we go. Dumbo, the flying elephant. Who ain't actually quite got here yet? Oh, dear. Come on, give the little guy a minute, will ya? His private car's all the way at the back of the train. Welcome, a flying elephant. Welcome, Dumbo. It is here, guys. The very last permanent content character here at the very end of the storyline. Wow. And what I mean by that is like we've progressed all the way through all these quests and storylines and stuff to get to this point. So this is it, guys. This is the last one. Now don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Still gonna be posting videos of all kinds, and I still have a lot of work to do with my kingdom. So this isn't the end for me, believe me. But I know DMK will add more content after Dumbo at some point for sure. So the first character token, the delivery bundle, which is used for all of the Dumbo characters. So we've got 3 characters currently that can collect: Michael Darling, Timothy Q Mouse, and the Ringmaster. Now Dumbo will be able to collect these once he is welcomed into the kingdom. We can also get them from bronze chests if we are lucky enough. It is a common character token, and depending on how many you need from different collections, your chances obviously will sort of vary up and down from that. Now, the Dumbo flag. So the Dumbo parade float, which I have invested in, that can collect this. Then we've got Timothy Q Mouse and the Ringmaster, whisper ideas. We've got investigate food options, 6 hours. Donald Duck, having fun, 6 hours. Rapunzel, meet adoring fans, 6 hours. Well, a lot of 6 hours. And the Dumbo the Flying Elephant attraction, yay! With no enchantments required. Just as a bonus, guys, you can breathe a sigh of relief. This is good. So keep an ear out for news. Timothy Q Mouse, 8-hour quest. Now, what do I still need to do for him? Upgrade him to a level 3. So that will become a priority for me, absolutely. Now we can also get them from bronze chests as well, and resource chests, just so you guys know. Now Dumbo's ears hat, the Dumbo parade float, Michael Darling, playing with the Lost Boys, 4 hours. The Ringmaster, talk with acrobats, 4 hours. And, Tiadama, reading the shells, 4 hours. And Timothy Q Mouse, listen in on gossip, 4 hours, but there's a requirement again. Let me guess, level 3, probably again. Hopefully it's not any higher than that. A 4. Okay, so it is a little bit higher than that. No big deal. It is manageable. So Timothy Q Mouse, I'll definitely want to get him now a little bit higher for sure. Now, resource chests for the Dumbo's ears hat token, not bronze chest. So that probably means it is legendary, guys. Just a little bit of a heads up. Now, I am guessing the banner, I'm guessing that's probably going to be, like the little flag, is probably going to be epic. Because usually the ears hats, if they're legendary, and it's just a guess, then it should be. So I'll definitely have to check that out. And just to keep this in mind, guys, 750,000 magic! Oh my gosh, so expensive. I can't even imagine what he's going to be to max out. If you guys know, you can obviously let me know and crush my saving magic dreams, but yeah, my 4 million land slot I don't think is coming anytime soon, so not super worried about that. I should have time, hopefully, to save up a couple million by then, hopefully. So here's Timothy Q. Mouse, and now he's a level 3. Now that's the stuff. So that means he can go out on one of the quests at least for collecting for Dumbo. So there we go. So there's not that many characters, guys, that can collect. So keep that in mind, that the rarities for obviously his drops are going to be pretty challenging, and then the amount of characters. So this should take you some time. Now here's the Ringmaster. It's got some dialogue. Everybody at my circus, I make them work hard, and that don't just go for the people neither. No, that goes for definitely all of your circus animals, which I feel very sorry for. I never forget when I get the idea to have the elephants help pitch the big top, or when I see how good they do it. Or when I realize I can pay them in hay instead of money. That is a good day too. Cheapskate, just say. He is useful though for collecting for this collection, guys. So even though he is a premium character, he's still helpful even if he's annoying. Ever since at the start of each season, I train up all kinds of fresh new workers like today. Professional development. So this is a side quest. Send the Ringmaster to train new circus workers. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so everybody that's an animal, run and hide. Absolutely. Yeah. Because you could be captured by the Ringmaster. And there's a lot of animals in my kingdom. Just throwing it out there. There's some humans, but, you know, or toys, but realistically, mind you, I think Duke Kaboom would totally love to join the circus. If we could get him in the kingdom, that would be amazing. Ooh, and here we go. See, it is epic. So the little Dumbo flag is epic to collect for. And yeah, the flying elephant attraction is going to be doing that for me. And it is going to, though, conflict with Timothy Q. Mouse's ears hats, which are uncommon. So 9 times out of 10, we're probably going to get the ears hat over the Dumbo flag. But, I mean, what can you do, right? There's not that much we can do at this point. Okay, Cogsworth. You can use the scroll, 16 hours. So now I've got 2 characters leveling up right now. Yay! Super happy about that. Now, just to send characters out on very short quests, unless they're collecting for something specific, so they can gather up some magic for me. Yes. Now, there are certain characters that I'd like to send a little bit longer, just because, yeah, they drive me a little bit bonkers with where the home button is, and I really just want that to go away at some point. But the other thing that is actually starting to make my kingdom look super ugly, and you guys will see it here in a couple of minutes, is how ridiculous the kingdom now looks with all of these attraction enchantment bubbles. There needs to be like a little button where we can hide that so that we don't see them all like around the kingdom when you have so many. Yeah, it takes away from the appearance of your kingdom. 150%. Now here is Jack Skellington, guys, and I do have to say I'm pretty sure his welcome screen comes in my top 20 favorites for sure. And now he is a level 9. Could this be the start of a new improved Jack Skellington? Probably. Not sure, but fair guess. Now, there are so many character tokens that are conflicting with each other and stuff with the Nightmare Before Christmas collection, but I don't really care. I just need to level some of those guys up a little bit more if I can before they are used in Chapter 1 of the Tower Challenge. Again, I've posted videos if you guys want to see Chapters 1 and 2, what characters are required and stuff like that. I have videos that you guys obviously can watch and check out. Now, I did do a live stream actually yesterday talking about the big news changes that have sort of come with this Tower Challenge that we just found out yesterday. So if you guys have missed out on some of those changes, again, there's that to watch as well. So you've definitely got a lot to do. So I'm showing you guys my kingdom a little bit, and the thing is with my kingdom, we had a little bit of a request to sort of see what it all looks like now. So I'm doing a little bit of a little quick kingdom tour for you guys, collecting a few things on the way. But as you guys, can see with certain collections or certain areas of the kingdom, there are a lot of those attraction enchantment bubbles. So you can see the difference from when there is none, how good and cool the kingdom can look, and then when they just all kind of appear everywhere, it's an absolute disgrace. You really just, we just need to have an area where we can turn it on and off. It doesn't need to be somewhere really hidden or anything, just kind of like where the news button is, maybe beside it or something. I don't know. It would be nice if I didn't have to see it all the time. Along with that home button when we click characters and they're maxed out. But, hopefully some improvements that DMK will make in the next couple of updates. Fingers crossed. If enough of us say or agree with the exact same thing, then that's usually when things start to change a little bit with the kingdom. So I think my kingdom's looking quite pretty these days. There are a few areas, again, I'm still working on. So where I put the new attraction for Dumbo, for example, I want to move things a little bit there. I'm just having trouble sort of figuring out what's going to fit in that area at the moment. But I do find the rest of my kingdom, looks quite pretty. I'm actually really happy with how things, how I've decided, or where I've decided to put everything. Things fit. I can actually put some decorations now and, have more concessions out. Now, this doesn't mean I have everything out in my kingdom, guys. I don't. I still have stuff in storage, but it definitely, it's a full kingdom for sure. And certain areas look a little bit crowded. Some of it's intentional, some of it's not. But yeah, I think things are looking overall pretty good with the kingdom. Again, a few areas I want to change, but that will definitely come with time. So yeah, that's a little quick kingdom tour for you guys. So again, hopefully you're enjoying it. Now, to bring in some additional characters that I have been leveling up, I have been working on the new Toy Story 4 characters that were added this summer. So I am trying to get 2 characters. I don't think they'll be maxed out by the Tower Challenge or by the end of it, but we are looking hopefully at having them at a 9 by then and working towards a 10, which will be great. And those 2 characters would be Ducky and Forky. As of now, Bunny is not going to be useful for the Tower Challenge, so I'm not going to really work with him too much, and he is a bit more magic than I want to spend right now on leveling up characters. But I was going to do Forky yesterday, but the thing is that he was on a 2-hour quest and Ducky finished a little bit earlier, so I was like, oh, okay, we'll just do Ducky and I can do Forky tomorrow. It doesn't really matter. They both need to be done. It just, Ducky happened to be available a little bit faster. So here he is. Very cute welcome screen as well. Love it. Very interactive. And Ducky is now a level 9. Woo woo. Oh, snap! I mean, this is real, right? I'm not hallucinating here. No, but I love your dialogue. Just saying. Oh my gosh, I just totally love it. I really hope they do expand on dialogue with certain collections again at some point. Now, I know Toy Story is totally going to have another update in the future, so I'm sure we'll get more dialogue with characters and stuff. As I was saying earlier, Duke Kaboom, if he comes in, I'm sure there'll be dialogue between Bo Peep and him, and maybe even Ducky and Bunny. So I think that whole kind of thing will be fantastic when it does come. But so Forky is gonna be the one I do next. Now, only problem is I still have to wait 32 minutes for Chip to be done. So as soon as Chip is done, then Forky will go out, just because I've got 2 characters going at the moment. So it's not too bad. Now, he is 41,000, so I do have enough to do him. So yes, saving up magic for tomorrow's characters that I need to level up. So obviously I'll keep you guys posted on my progress of the levels and stuff of the characters. I guess over the next couple of days, I'll obviously make some posts on Instagram and stuff like that, so you guys can kind of check things out sort of as I'm going along. So yeah, now there's just like 2 really cute clips I found of like characters doing stuff in my kingdom that I'm going to share with you guys while I wrap up the video. So don't go anywhere until you check out the next one. It's actually quite amusing. I didn't know characters went over there in the kingdom. So thank you guys so much for watching another Disney Girls Disney's Magic Kingdoms game video. If you guys enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a big giant Mickey thumbs up to help show your support. Also subscribe and hit that bell for post notifications if you guys want to know when I'm going to be posting DMK videos and scheduling live streams, which is actually going to be very important once the Tower Challenge starts, which is, you know what, it's coming up really quickly. So keep working on your kingdom and leveling up all the characters that you need for Tower Challenge number 8. So hopefully I'll see you guys soon. Bye!